Have you ever wondered how the past times, like the Renaissance, can change so much from then to this day? Imagine this. You were bored and have nothing to do, so you start thinking of all the possibilities. Watch a movie, listen to music, or even paint/do artwork. How would you spend your day? All these activities are very different from then to the Renaissance time. How they would spend their day in this period of time include the following: watching theater plays, listening to music that was all instrumental, and creating architecture. Their technology was very different compared to ours. They didn't have any cellular devices compared to today when we have iPhones, computers, televisions, etc. In the following paragraphs, I will discuss the differences between the Renaissance time compared to today. During the Renaissance time period, what they watched wasn't on a television or a computer, it was real, physically right in front of them. Instead of watching movies and television shows, they watched plays. Plays are a performance in theatrical production and also known as drama. These plays had mainly focused on religious subjects. Later on in the time period, more history plays were produced and emerged with popularity. In 1533, the first comedy play was written by a man named Nicholas Udall. Next is music. Music played a big part in civic, religious, and life in the Renaissance. The Renaissance had a big impact on the styles of composing, methods of spreading music, and most importantly, the development of musical instruments. Music was popular in churches and court chapels. To this day, music has grown rapidly and very popular everywhere. The instruments they used to make the music they had are bagpipes, pianos, etc. Today we use the following instruments: drums, guitars, online musical software, etc. Last is architecture/artwork. Painting and sculptures took a big part in the Renaissance time period, just as it does to this day. The ancient Greece was an inspirational patron for their creativity for designing buildings. They took interest in involving humanism with ancient Greece and Roman thoughts. Their architecture was very amazing and detailed. The architecture contained columns, pilasters, and domes. They were mainly used for buildings. Some of the famous artwork that was created during the Renaissance time period was the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Most of the paintings and artwork was very dark and sad during this time. The architecture took a big part in deployment during this time. Some of the famous artwork today is the Dutchman recreation. It's a portrait of George Washington made out of colorful stones. Artwork wouldn't be the same to this day if it wasn't for the Renaissance time. In conclusion, the Renaissance had a very big impact on our lives today. It has changed our lifestyle, ways of living, and how we see life. It has affected the movies, shows, and plays we watch, the music, and last but not least, our artwork and architecture.